Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. So we're back on the free-to-play for episode number 10 of the free-to-play series. First of all, I do want to apologize about yesterday's video with all the sharples. Honestly, I did not think that the pop-up was going to be that disturbing for the sharples. It was a bit mad, you know. I had just had a raid from Hell Hades on Twitch. There were tons of follows dropping, and you know what? I was just in the, how's it called? Not in the mood, but you know, I was just in the theme there of like, okay, let me just pull shots, have fun, enjoy stuff with people that I did not know it was gonna be so disturbing. So first of all, apologies for that. But let's jump into today's video because I wanted to do something that I wanted to show what my progress has been, especially about my second 6-star that I chose to go with on my account. So for those of you that watch my Sharple, you saw that I got some interesting stuff yesterday that could have been potentially the next 6-star. Or I already had some good ones on my account. So the debate was a little bit strange and a little bit weird, and you know what, I'm not sure if it was the best or not. Like, you know, what do you guys think? Leave it in the comments below. After I'm going to show you, do you think that was a good choice or not? But I feel like at the end of the day that was a good choice because my choice for the second 6-star was somebody that was, I think it was kind of destined because of the way that it happened and the way that I pulled it, and that was not the Altar of Souls, but this is something I'm going to talk about as well today. But my second 6-star was Tomb Lord. You know what, honestly, I chose to go with Tomb Lord because overall he's gonna be kind of like my Shield Guardian early on. He's going to be in every single one of my teams. He's going to be in my arena team. He's going to be in my dungeons team. He's not going to be in my campaign farming team because that one's something that Shieldguard does on his own. Maybe he's still going to be there up until he hits level 60. But after that, you know, Shieldguard's going to do the campaign on his own. But yeah, he's going to be everywhere. Doom Tower, arena, even the clan boss. Obviously in the clan boss, he's going to be huge because of his poisons. So I chose to go with him, especially for the fact that he's the first one that I started booking out of my legendaries. Like, I mean, to be fair, I have Green Warden, Ruark, and I have Rhonda that I don't think I'm ever gonna book, or like I'm not gonna book them anytime soon. The goal here for me is to book Tomb Lord's A2 fully, book his A3 fully, and hopefully skip booking the A1 because that extra damage for him I do not really care about. I've never built Tomb Lord to actually do damage and see how much he can do, but I don't think that's the thing that he shines on. So I was doing some testing this weekend, trying him in lifesteal, changing him up, and I kind of noticed that lifesteal is actually not really the way to go with him unless we're talking about clan boss. You know, I would rather maybe try and get, because I think tomorrow is when that happens. Let me see. Daily login. Yep, I would rather get him in a regeneration set because you know what, he's not going to do as much damage with, like I said, with the A1 unless he procs those Giant Slayer, but those are not as reliable. Whereas something like a regeneration set straight up heals him by 15% of his HP. So I'm really looking forward to tomorrow, and I'm hoping I get, I hope I get top pieces, even though it's 4-star. I hope I get like the top pieces to be regeneration, and maybe like a chest or a glove to be like the last piece. I hope I don't get all the bottom rolls and they are flat stats. The reason for that is I already have a 5-star speed boot in regeneration in Immortal Story that I kind of want to keep. So you know, it's all gonna be down to tomorrow, and I guess the best hope that I have is to get an accuracy chest in regeneration. Even if it's gonna be 4-star, if it's an accuracy chest, I'm straight up gonna take it to 16. But right now, the way that I have him built is in 1 Immortal set, 1 speed set, and 1 perception, which is not the best, but this is kind of like the best combination that I can get. His accuracy is quite lacking. His speed is pretty decent. He's not quite there yet with the crit rate. The problem is early on, it's kind of hard to gear him, and this is something that, you know, I wanted to emphasize to people. Like, yes, Tomb Lord is an amazing champion. I love him. He's awesome. He's gonna be huge. As the more I progress, the better he's going to be. But early on, it's a little bit difficult for him because he's quite gear intensive. So if you have a Tomb Lord on your account in your early on, keep in mind, guys, he's really gear intensive because looking at his kit, it kind of requires you to crit. Okay, it kind of requires you to crit to get the maximum that you can get from his kit. So in order to do that, you're definitely gonna need to have a crit rate glove, and you're gonna need to try and get crit rate substats and try to get him to 100%. After that, you kind of want it to be fast because you want him to go first. Like in any team where there's wave content, you kind of want your nuker to go after your decreased defense champion, which for example for me is Tomb Lord, and he does that on the A3. And if he's not faster than my shield guard, which is my nuker right now, he's not going to be the best. So I kind of need him to be fast. Then after that, you need accuracy on him. And after all that, you kind of want to keep him alive as well. So it's a little bit tough, but that's the reason why I chose to take him to 6-star. I'm definitely going to try my best to ascend him as much as I can. Then I'm going to obviously use every single piece like this. Like even though it's a 4-star, it's crit damage. If I get some accuracy, that's going to help me more. But yeah, I'm going to try to ascend him to 5-star, maybe not quite to 6-star up until I get the banner. And that's going to make him be better and better. And one extra thing that I did is, you know, this might not have been the best choice, but I still committed to this one because I kept saving my gems. If you watch my previous videos, I kept saving my gems because I was hoping for the summon rush to not be as difficult. You know, I thought there was a chance for me to actually go for the Piscean Fusion. Obviously, the 5,000 points for the summon rush made it impossible, so it is what it is. So I had like around 900 or 1,000 gems lying around. So what I decided to do is I bought Tomb Lord's Masteries as well. This is 100% gonna help me a lot more because I do get Life Drinker for a chance to heal if he's under 15%. I do get the Giant Slayer, which is going to be some extra damage once you know, when we deal with bosses. So like when we get to the dragon on the boss part, or the Ice Golem, or the Fire Knight, or even the Clan boss, because obviously he's going to do lots of those A1s. So this one's definitely huge. And at the same time, the support tree to get me a little bit more of that extra accuracy is huge. Plus this mastery, for the sake of, you know, for the sake of him, the Arcane Celerity that boosts his turn meter every time a debuff expires. That's huge because he has decreased speed on the A1. He has AoE decreased attack and decreased defense. It's not 100% yet to land because he's not fully booked, but still, those are like straight up 2 debuffs on every single one. Then on his A2, he has 2 poisons. If he's gonna crit once I send him to A3, that's gonna be 4 poisons. So he's gonna be rotating through his skills a lot, especially when it comes to the wave. So Arcane Celerity is huge for him. Then I did not go for Roar of Steel. I chose to go with Cycle of Magic for a chance to reset his cooldowns because, like I said, I might get him in a regeneration set, and doing that, he's not going to benefit too much from Lord of Steel. Right now, with what I have and with Perception, Speed, and Mortal, yes, Lord of Steel would have been the better choice, but because I know I'm going to try to get him in regen, or maybe I'm just going to go back in lifesteal. If I get better lifesteal, then this one's not going to be the best, so I chose to go with Cycle of Magic and Evil Eye. But you know what? I still have a free reset. If I do choose to do that, I have a free reset and I can do that. But for now, this is what I went with. Also Master Hexer, chance to, you know, for a chance to extend it, and Sniper for, you know what, I don't have 100% on the A2 and A3 yet, so I took Sniper for now. This is not something if I'm gonna speed tune. Once I'm gonna get to the point of speed tuning stuff, if Tomb Lord's still gonna be in my team, I'm gonna remove the Arcane Celerity and do some other stuff. But yeah, this is what I wanted to show you about him. And you know what, one thing that I'm really hoping that's gonna boost the progress a ton is because after I hit level 42, which was like yesterday I think, or today, I unlocked the Altar of Souls, and this is something that's, you know, Iron Twins, hard to farm. I haven't even tried, but we got some free resources. You know, they gave us some free resources. I have some Mortal Soul Stones, some Immortal Soul Stone. I'm not sure I might pull them, but maybe not today. This could be something that I could do. This might be the video for tomorrow. But the thing that I'm hoping is, if you go to Soul Merchant, I'm hoping to see a Tomb Lord here anytime soon, because I have the 20 to buy 1 split soul for him. If I get that split soul for him, I'm gonna have a chance to get on Tomb Lord. If you go to the Blessings, Chaos, Brimstone, I'm gonna have a chance for Brimstone. This one does insane amounts of damage when it comes to boss part. Every time the you know, somebody does an active skill, it does a huge amount of damage. So in Clan Boss, this one does 250,000 damage. That's insane. So what I will be doing the next days is I'm gonna pray, I'm gonna get a split sword for Tomb Lord in there. But in the meantime, you know what, I started pushing a little bit of Nightmare Campaign, but it costs so much energy. Like this one costing 16 energy kind of wants me to not push it as much. Maybe, you know what, I think I'm gonna be pushing Nightmare Campaign a bit once I get this day 13, the 500 extra energy. The reason for that is I can 2-star most of it with a full team. So for example, let me show you. I tried to 3-star with 2 people. I was not quite there yet, but if I go on stage 5 and I throw, for example, the team that I know is going to be the best one for me, I can 2-star it just by not having people die. I can 2-star this and I can keep pushing. And the reason for that is, as you've seen in the previous ones, normal, hard, brutal campaign, every time you go up those star numbers, you keep getting more and more rewards. And trust me, there's something hidden over here that I remember from last year that is gonna be huge. Like, there's something here that is gonna be huge. And what I'm talking about is one of those milestone, I guess let's call them, or like star rewards levels, is 6-star speed gear. That 6-star speed gear could be huge, could be account changing, could be, you know, could be the best thing that could happen to my account. And I think it's not that far, you know, that it's not that far off. If I remember correctly, after the first 3 milestones that we see, or 4, that's where the speed gear is at. So I just need to get some 2 stars on the first 4 stages, because from stage 5 and 6, Nightmare campaign becomes insanely hard. So I'm not gonna be going on that one. But for now, if you look at this, boom, look, I could beat it. I got myself 2-star. Maybe I get some lucky. Okay, this is my first accuracy chest on my account, so this could be insane. Even though it's a 4-star, it's in live set. You never know, this could be huge. But like I said, if I go back over here, the 15-star reward is 1 million silver. The next one, the 31, is 100 gems. Then this one's 2. It's not 1, it's 2 3-star. 2 3-day 100% XP boosts. And then I think the next one is actually gonna be the 6-star speed gear. I think it's 4 or 6 pieces, which, you know, they could be account changing. I could get speed boots, I could get accuracy chests, I could get just top rows with speed substats. That could be insane. So that's gonna be my next push that I'm gonna do over here. And if I calculate it a bit, so let's see, let's say I get 2-star on everything. So that's 7 that I get here, that's 14 stars. Then let's say I beat all 4. So let me get, you know, I'm not gonna brain because it's too early for me right now to brain. So let's say I get 14 stars times 4. I can get myself to 56 stars. So I might just need to push a little bit on the next one. I think from here it becomes difficult, but if I just get to the 60, I think the 60-star reward is gonna be that one. That's gonna be insane for me. When it comes to dungeons, honestly, I haven't pushed too much per se. Like, I'm at 13 with Ice Column, which this is RNG, like depending how the boss procs it, but it's pretty reliable. Then on the Dragon, I honestly have not beat 13. This is the only thing that's a little bit tricky for me, because my core team, let me see if I look over here. So my core team and my best champions are both spirits. So this is where it becomes a little bit tricky. Magic for me is difficult. Whereas for the other people, you know, they have 6-star starters that are magic, it's not a problem. But they will struggle at when they face Force Affinity, like for example 14, or when it comes to 18. But that's gonna be easy for me because my core people are what's it called, are Spirit, and against Force they're gonna be Strong Affinity. When it comes to Minotaur, I can easily farm stage 13. After I get a few more levels and a few more gears sorted, I'm gonna push to 15, and I want to see, because I have a feeling that Shieldguard's gonna be able to do that on his own, but I still need to improve his gear. I still need an amulet, I still need a banner on him. So yeah, that's gonna be important. Again, Spider level 10, Wrong Affinity. This is one of the worst things for me. This is Wrong Affinity for him, and honestly, because of this, I'm strongly debating my next 6-star to be Rhonda. Even though I'm not gonna book her, even though she just has an AoE on a 5 turn, I'm still debating to make her my next 6-star unless I get something better. Or it's either her or Bellower. But the problem with Bellower is like this. He doesn't have, you know, he can be good campaign farmer and good utility, but he doesn't have that good base stats early on. Unless you have crazy gear, it's kind of hard to make him one-shot everything. If you look at his stats, he has 1,000 base attack at 6-star. Which is not the best, obviously. No, speed is not the best. Whereas if you look at Rhonda, if she's 6-star ascended, like even though it costs me more pots, might be harder, she will have 1,500 attack. So that's gonna be the next thing that I have to debate on. But still, I'm not quite there yet. I have no more fodder to do there. No 4-star, so it's still a long ways. But still, that's gonna be in my mind. Also, when it comes to mission, I might be wrong, but I think I'm furthest in the mission. I was pushing these missions because, you know what? I really want to see, I might not be able to do it anytime soon, but I really want these 2 legendary books. I want these books for my Tomb Lord, and I want to push these level 10 ones, which are kind of, you know, not the best place for me to farm. I'm going to want to push them as far as I can, because I get more gear, I get more brews, more gems, more silver, you know, it kind of makes sense. Look at this, I'm going to get 5-star gear here, then if you go further, I'm going to get more 5-star pieces. So I feel like for me, because I don't have something perfect, amazing for pushing dungeons yet, I'm slowly building up my progress. At least I'm pushing on the progress missions, and I feel like this is gonna give me a little bit of an upper hand, hopefully, maybe, who knows. But yeah, this video has gone on for quite a long while, but yeah, if you do enjoy my content, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care everyone, bye guys. Oh yeah, one thing that I actually did forget to mention, this is quite important towards my progress. If you look at the clan boss, I managed to, let me see, one key, where is it? There we go. 1 key for the top chest of normal. I need 3.6 million, so I did 4.2 million, and then I'm at the point where I can 3 key hard. You know, it is a bit of RNG, depends how the poisons land and all that, but I did 4 million. If I do 4 million 3 times, I get over 12 million, which is over here, 11.6, and that means I can 3 key hard. That's good, because you know why this is so good? Because I get the chance to get 5-star gear. That's gonna be really good. The lower ones, like, you know, I really don't want to hit easy anymore. Even the warrior chest can still get this. I get too much 3-star stuff. I get too little reward. So I'd rather throw 1 key to get 9 chest here, the knight chest here, and then I'd rather throw another 3 keys to get the guardian chest from here for better rewards. And it all was down to the fact that obviously I got Giant Slayer on him, and something really important, it was Taurus. I was using Taurus as my poisoner because there's a chance to put 4 poisons, but I did not have him ascended 3. If you don't have him ascended 3, he doesn't put unkillable. So he basically does that poison, gets to 1% HP, and he hit the clan boss does, he's dead. But now doing unkillable, he has a chance to revive, to survive a few more hits, and with a revive from Jamarsa, I can revive him at the right time so he can do another lot of the 4 poisons, as right now there's nobody that can do more damage than a poisoner such as Taurus. But yeah, thank you all for watching, guys, and this is gonna be it for the video this time around, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.